Hello, in today's video we will be discussing the concept of pain.
Eat a 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie. Long ways to drive.
Starting us off, a quote from Aristotle. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. I am, however, not a wise man. Webster's dictionary, on the other hand, defines pain as an unpleasant feeling occurring as a result of injury or disease, usually localized in some part of the body. Urban Dictionary defines it as what happens when you step on a Lego brick. But how do we quantify such a thing? To measure pain, we need a medium. And our medium today is none other than Dead by Daylight. I have come up with a simple challenge I call 0 to Hero. I am only allowed to do one page of my blood web for every win I get on a fresh character as a survivor. I was originally going to use Thalita for this, but I had no footage of her as she was more of a tester character to get a feel for this idea. For maximum pain, we went with Steve. For our first match, I took Dramaturgy in the hopes I'd be able to get some solid items out if I won. Alas, it was a Myers, so I could not be so lucky. At the beginning of my next match, I was able to acquire a nice green toolbox. Overall, this match went significantly better than our first. Also, shout out to Tori for being my rock through this challenge. I definitely would have given up a long time ago if not for her. Be sure to drop her a follow on YouTube and Twitch, I'll have her link down below. The Trapper in this match seemed fairly new, which ended up giving me a nice easy win. Now, I'm not going to go so in-depth on every match as we would be here for an absolutely absurd amount of time and my editing software is like already crying. So we'll just go through the SparkNotes versions for most of them. Match 3, we have Impossible Skill Check Doctor, which was a loss. Match 4 was a Hunk Legion. I also ended up switching from Dramaturgy to Botany Knowledge as I figured an anti-snowballing perk would come more in handy than something giving me a random item or a random effect. Despite already having 3 hooks versus 3 gens, the Legion ended up rage quitting. This sadly ends up being a common occurrence throughout this video as killers either stomp us or rage quit with very little in between for the duration of this challenge. Now, despite me not physically escaping, I still very much so count this as a win, as the scale of this project means I have zero room to be picky. Match 5, we got a Demogorgon resulting in a big fat L. Match 6 was a Ghosty loss. Match 7, another Ghosty. Our 2 randoms were worried, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make to get the win. Thankfully, after this match, we brought in another friendo by the name of KP. Definitely go check her out on Twitch, I'll have her linked below. Oh, so did Victoria tell you what I'm doing, though? I'm kind of a nightmare to play with right now.
Oh my goodness. She told me.
Okay, cool. As long as you're
good with it. What can I do to help?
The more I get out, the more powerful I become.
Okay.
Also, welcome to the video, KP. Say hi.
Hi!
Also, for anyone wondering why I didn't stream this, here is your answer. I would stream this challenge, but then, like, the video would be full of just, like, constant fart noises and the stream avatars. On match 8, we ended up getting a Huntress that seemed fairly new, so I was thankful for the easy win. Woo! Killers we encountered in this challenge truly showed me 2 things. 1, kind killers were a lovely port in the storm where I could breathe a sigh of relief, knowing I would have a chance to progress and unlock some new items. And 2, my god, does solo queue suck in a most spectacular fashion. After that last match, I was able to now acquire my second perk. With the nature of this challenge being scarcity, it made me heavily consider what to bring and what to save. I generally brought very common and cheap items and offerings overall in the interest of trying to stockpile my resources and save my best possible items for the last few matches. It also highlighted how utterly painful a loss can be when the item you brought along gave little to no value, or even worse, you never even got the chance to use it. On match 9, we had everyone's favorite brother-sister duo, Victor and Charlotte. Oh fuck! Oh, he scared the shit out of me. He scared me so bad.
He's going after you.
My lack of experience against the twins soon becomes quite evident as I hide in a nearby locker, thinking Victor can't interact with it. I was very wrong.
It's so much worse. I keep trying to, like, go and kick him.
I don't know if he can get me in the locker.
No, but he can hold it. And I can't do anything.
Oh, fuck! Oh, I didn't know that!
Sorry.
I didn't know that! Oh, it's okay, it's not your fault.
He can, like, hold it closed and I can't get him off.
I'm not even mad, that's fucking great! That's so funny. Despite this being a loss, I still had quite a lot of fun, and I'm even saddened by the lack of twins games you see in public matches. Maybe the real babies we kicked are the friends we made along the way. Match 10, we had a Dredge.
He's going back to you.
Wow.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Do we just give KP hatch?
No, I'm coming. No, you have to get out, Steve. No, Luna, don't you dare! Don't you dare! I'm coming.
Thank you.
You need hatch. Be free.
In it to win it.
Oh, I got stuck.
Oh.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Okay.
As an intermission, enjoy this intrusive thought I had about my hair texture. I have so many like hairs that are like perfectly straight, and then some that it's like, bro, how is this not a pube? Like growing out of my fucking head. Match 11, we had a Pony Baloney Oni who rage quit. Oh fuck, he's a gamer. He's gaming me hard. Kinda hanging in my area. I wish you could see what I'm doing. This is great. He's so confused. Oh, it took him a minute to figure it out. That was funny. Oh, he rage quit. Alright, cool. That counts. Match 12, I ended up doing some solo queue and had a win all lined up against the twins. That said, my ego got the better of me and I learned another lovely ability in that you cannot escape the match with Victor on your back. I 100% deserve to lose this match. Match 13 being the unlucky number it is, was sadly a loss as well. Let's summarize even further now. Win, win, loss, loss, win, win. Holy shit! Me failing to moonwalk and to win. Birds win, win. I'm one page closer to the end of this fucking challenge. Woo! Win, rage quit win, win, loss, win. Cool nemesis being cool win. Yes. Massive loss. Loss. Win, 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 win. Loss, 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 loss. For what? Damn, I was right there too. That's so unfortunate. Okay, let's dial back in the insanity. I'm fairly far into the Blood Whip at this point. I have all perk slots open, and I have a solid supply of items and offerings to bring. My perks here are Lithe for a bit of chase power, Bond, Improve Thyself to promote some team play, and Distortion because please leave me alone. Overall though, I still take the time to carefully consider what to bring into what match. I've also learned through hours of playing that the first match of the day is by far always the worst. So at the most, I'm bringing a brown offering and nothing else. It also always got a little laugh out of me when people just don't bring anything into the trial, as they had full access to their items and offerings and still brought nothing. In a game where balancing is already really bad, solo queue is truly the worst. Damn, that was a crazy throw. Moving to the last few pages of Bloodweb for this challenge, I decided to go ahead and join up with some random Swifts on Discord, as all my usual friends were too busy. For those that don't know what a Swift is, or SWF, you can join the official Dead by Daylight Discord and join other survivors on call-in channels called Survive with Friends, or SWIF for short. Now, if you're familiar with online PvP games, then you know how absolutely toxic their communities can be, and Dead by Daylight is no exception.
I feel like you don't even understand what happened there.
So, okay, so you wanted me to just subscribe till you get unbreakable. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, you ran to the door, so he picks for free. I literally tell you don't hesitate, yet you still hesitated.
It's like, okay, I didn't know what you... I thought you meant... No, I thought you meant if the chance open, don't hesitate.
No,
you meant stay around. No, you should have said stay around.
I shouldn't even have to tell you that. I shouldn't have to tell you that. That's common sense. He sees both of you at the door, one person slugged. He's gonna pick me. I have to tell you that.
That's right, it happens.
Do I have to relay that to you?
Okay, Bryce, I'm happy you had a plan.
Okay. No, that's not a plan. That should be common sense. That's not a plan. Okay. That should be natural. Like I shouldn't have to tell you to do that. Like what?
Yo, it's
Jesus
chill. It's
Christ.
I don't know why you're so
people's hands on this game because you just like use your brain. It's a free pallet save. Like only way he picks me there if you're at the door doing nothing. That's what you did.
What do you do when you get up?
Despite that experience, the rest of my time with a different Swift was fairly pleasant. Now on Bloodweb level 45, I knew it was time to go all out. I was going to start bringing in my absolute best items I possibly could. On our first match together, we were matched with a demo doggo. Despite me giving him the good fight, I was cut down this match. I was okay with this though, as my teammates were able to leave.
At least you got the gen.
Our second match was met with the same result. I tried to run kind of an experimental healing build before. I had never really tried it, I just wanted to do something different and fun. I ended up bringing Second Wind, Self-Care, Botany, and Circle of Healing, as I had forgotten about how absolutely useless boons are. If that wasn't the icing on the cake, Self-Care ended up bugging out and completely stopped working.
Is self-care bugged or something? It's not working.
Even with Made for This being rendered a shadow of its former self, I hadn't really used Made for This at all during this challenge. I could definitely see the win rate already plummeting though, as all my teammates were also not going to get to use it anymore. Despite my recent string of losses, I was determined to press on and continue trying to use my best items for the last few matches. Match 5 started pretty strong, with, you guessed it, Chucky. Thankfully, I had finally managed to break my loss streak on this map. We also ended up going to Gideon, as I know it's more of a survivor-sided map, so hopefully we were able to kind of pull a win there, which we were, so hooray for that. Thankfully, match 6 was also a win against the Xenomorph. Match 7 was another Chucky. Sadly, I was stuck on hook after gates were open, but thankfully my team was solid enough to get me out. I could really feel the pain from the losses at this point. I was so close to finishing the challenge. I was bringing the absolute best items I possibly could. Every loss hurt tenfold as I watched my items and offerings slowly dwindle away, and every win gave me the satisfaction to know that the items I used helped me get further to my goal. Also, side note, I haven't told any of these groups what I'm doing. As nice as it would be to have my own personal meat shields, I wanted my teammates to play their best. That said, Tori, KP, and Alien also they all knew. They all knew exactly what I was doing, and they were wonderful meat shields. They did great. Match 11 was a win versus another Chucky. I had also come to the realization that there being a new killer on the block wasn't necessarily a bad thing, as there were now a ton of people running around playing a killer that they basically don't know. Match 12. This was the big one. If I won this, I would be able to P1 my Steve, thus ending the challenge. The place. Ormond. The killer. JK, it was the plague.
Ah, fuck.
Truly riveting high-stakes gameplay. I zigged.
Fuck
I
me.
zagged, but most importantly, I Steved. The killer had had enough of my bullshit.
You said you have the other exit?
She's just staring at me. She's really upset with me.
You killed her then.
Fine, I got firecrackers. I can try and blind her real quick.
She's just staring at me.
Because you don't have fucking soul guard.
Oh god, I'm so far from anything. Alright, I guess I'll start crawling away then. Oh, she just got her power. Give it a minute.
Yeah, I mean, we have all the time in the world right now.
Yep. I was spamming the pallet there at the end to pull her towards me. So when she downed me, she was really upset.
So I'm gonna try and get some firecrackers left to time this shit perfect.
You knock her out of the power.
Oh, fucking dude.
Now she's just staring at both of us.
I thought for certain I was toast this game. I don't know if it was sheer dumb luck or the DBD gods finally giving me mercy, but I was able to make it out of Ormond's. The challenge was complete. My suffering was at an end.
Holy shit.
Fuck, I didn't make it. I gotta try and get back there.
How'd you make it out there? That's crazy.
I have no idea. The puke was literally hitting me, but it didn't down me.
I can say now that without a doubt, Dead by Daylight is one of the games ever. Thank you all very much for giving me the privilege of your time today. If you like this vid, be sure to drop me a like and a sub if you're new. YouTube also likes it when you feed it your sweet, sweet comments, so please comment. Damn boy, I hate this game. Be sure... God damn it. You don't have to comment that. Be sure to drop me a follow on Twitch where I stream all sorts of things that aren't this game. Just kidding, I actually really have found new love in Kind Killer. I will now speak directly to the YouTube algorithm. I swear to fucking God, if you pick this video for recommendations and strong arm me into becoming a Dead by Daylight survivor YouTuber, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to YouTube HQ. I'm gonna put Legos everywhere. You're gonna step on them. All right? All right. That's the end of the video.